So now we know how to use the link. Now for longer paths, constructing a link destination like this, so by building a string like this, can be cumbersome or annoying. That's why Next.js also gives you an alternative way, an alternative value you can provide for the ref prop on the link. Instead of providing a string, which is the path you want to go to, you can provide an object. So now this is not a special double curly brace syntax. This is still single curly braces to evaluate a JavaScript expression, and the expression here then just is a new object which I'm creating. And here, that's a special kind of object Next.js expects as an alternative to a string, as a value for the ref. And here we can set various properties Next.js is expecting. For example, the path name property, which here would be /clients/ and then important, ID in square brackets. So we describe the path as it would lead to our file in the pages folder. So here we want to go in the clients folder and then into the ID folder with square brackets around ID, and then to the index.js file. But as you learned, that is then the default file Next.js will be looking for. Hence the path name here is /clients/square brackets ID. And then we need to let Next.js know what the concrete value should be that should be plugged in for this ID here for this link which we're building. And we do this through the query property, which we can set in this ref object. And that then is an object, just as it is when we retrieve it with use router. There, query is also an object we can retrieve to have key value pairs, where the keys are our dynamic segment identifiers and the values are the concrete values entered. And it's the same here when we define a link. We then have a key, which is our dynamic segment identifier, so ID in this case, and then the concrete value for this concrete link which we're building here. So in this case, client.id. And that is then an alternative way of building that link. Now it's totally up to you if you prefer this over creating a string or not. This is totally up to you, but you can build it like this. And if you then save this and reload, you still have the client's page with those working links. And I'm just showing these alternatives so that you know all these different ways of using Next, and in this case, of using the link component.